Welcome to Thoughts for Growth, a 3 to 15 minute program to inspire, motivate, and or provoke you to see life differently. Brought to you by E06 Radio every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now, here's your host.
There's a better way, there's a better way. Take one step back and say there's a better way, there's a better way.
Good morning. This is your host, Kirk Spencer, host of E06 Radio. Today, as I'm quite sure you've noticed, the picture that goes in the blog and on the podcast is actually a picture of Earth surrounded by prison bars. I know that there's a show called Prison Planet, but we're going to actually kind of borrow the name for a little while. The thought here, very short for your weekend, is we live on a little planet floating in space somewhere. We identify ourselves as part of the Milky Way galaxy, but we're unable to go any further than the moon, and now we're looking at Mars. In our lifetime, the chances are, if anyone leaves this planet, it's not going to be you and me, the listener. The only way we're going to leave this planet is through death, and then we're talking in the realms of spirituality. But the body's not going to go anywhere besides into the ground. So, here we are with the thought of how do we get along? Because we can't escape this. We have a prison mentality of, this is mine, I'm first, you don't count, and you can go on with all those ways of defining how we actually treat each other. Throughout the centuries, religion has tried to answer that call. How do we get along with each other? And to a large degree, religion has failed. I've said this for many years, and I'll say it again. Within at least the Jewish scriptures and the Christian scriptures, and a few others that I've read, there is no pointing to a religion. You look through the creation story and you see that the Creator has created everything except for, this is how I want you to worship me, and this is when, and this is how I want you to treat everybody else that doesn't believe like you. There isn't any such. Not in the Jewish scripture, not in the Christian scripture, not in Buddhism, and a few others. Yet we still focus on the details, and that's what's getting us into problems with each other. If we focus on the relationship, just like you could focus on a relationship of your parent or whoever was your guardian, whoever you loved, or whoever you still love, and you can find that peace in that relationship, then we, as a being of race, I'm saying it backwards, I know, but human beings, then we can treat each other as we would like to be treated, which is accepted. Then we can treat other animals like we want to be treated. They want to be treated the same way, with love and respect. Then we have a chance of living together on this little blue ball floating in outer space, and we'll have no need for killing each other with a knife, with a gun, with bombs. Something to think about. What are you going to do since we all have to live here? There's over 7 billion of us on this planet, and the space station can only hold but a few, and you and I are not in that club to go. Your choice. Get to know our Creator, or continue on the road that we're going, because the further we get away from Him, the worse it gets. Take care, be well, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for listening to today's Thoughts for Growth episode. Keep up with what's new on K-Wave Radio by following our blog, following us on Twitter, and liking us on Facebook. All available at www.kwave6, that's the number 6, radio.tk. Again, www.kwave6radio.tk, or if you prefer, www.kwave6radio.wordpress.com.